All right, guys, I want to talk to you about Luis Diaz. Now, the other day, of course, was it yesterday, I put a video out to do with Kvaratskhelia. But it was a little bit late, that video. It was the previous day that the big guns came out and linked in with Liverpool. Remember what I say to you, when Ornstein or Joyce are putting something out there, one, they've got the green light to do that, right? So who does it benefit? Why am I reading it? That kind of thing, right? And my opinion was, if you watch that video, was I think that's to do with the Luis Diaz contract situation, right? Now, if you're not up to speed and all of that, it's claimed that Luis Diaz rejected a contract offer from Liverpool in November. It's been very quiet. You haven't seen the big guns mentioning that, have you? But the Catalan media, the Barcelona media, pro-Barcelona media, they're saying that he's rejected. He rejected an offer in November. Liverpool think he will agree. They're still confident he will agree. But if he doesn't, Liverpool will sell him this year, right? Yeah, not next year because we're in 2025 now. Liverpool would sell him in the summer if he doesn't, agree a new deal. So I've been banging on saying, I know we're talking about these other three contracts, but this is a situation that Liverpool really need to get on top of. I wouldn't want to lose Luis Diaz. Would you? You know what I mean? And he's looked like he's enjoying his football and whatnot. Now, a couple of days ago, it's longer than that. 4 or 5 days ago, there was an article published by Mundo Deportivo speaking about Barcelona's interest in him again. He rejected a contract, they said, because the offer from Liverpool apparently undervalues his worth, what he thinks he's worth to the team. In other words, Liverpool have offered him something and he's gone, are you fucking for real? Right? Who knows if that's true or not, you know what I mean? We're not privy to these private things, but we just go by what's in the media and take it in, digest it and whatever. But when that article came out about Luis Diaz, more or less straight away afterwards, they came out with this interesting Kvaratskhelia. And I think that is, and I mentioned it in that video, I think that's Liverpool's I think it's a message, we read it, don't we? And we go, why we're reading it, who does it benefit? I think that was Liverpool putting that out there to maybe apply pressure to Luis Diaz, or at the same time remind him, hey, we'll just get someone else then, So what I'm trying to say to you is the Kvaratskhelia reporting, I think, is all to do with Luis Diaz. Now, Luis Diaz is mentioned today in Sport, the pro-Barcelona newspaper, which I haven't done my review yet. I'm going to go and do that in a moment. But that's more of an opinion piece as to, he's one that Barcelona could be looking at, etc., etc. And he's getting mentioned more and more with Barcelona again, is what I'm trying to tell you here. And I said this towards the end of last year. If they don't get this contract sorted out, Barca will probably come back in for him. Yes, they've had their problems with registrations and things like that, but some of that's getting resolved now. It's all kicking off in Spain, that they're managing to do this. There's still this deal to go through with Nike for 1.7 billion euros. 1.7 billion euros. What I'm trying to say is Liverpool need to act and get this sorted if they want to keep him, all right? Because I think Barcelona will come in for him. I do. And what I think we're going to see is more speculation with Barcelona. I think it's going to increase as we approach the summer if this isn't resolved. And I also think that Liverpool might cash in on him in the summer, especially if he doesn't do that. If he doesn't agree terms. I hope he does agree terms. But basically everything I've said regarding Luis Diaz and Barcelona is falling into place. It is increasing the amount of reporting and things like that. And again, it's I don't know about you, but when you hear this, rejected an offer from Liverpool because it doesn't, match, what he thinks his value is to the team. It's kind of like a similar thing that we're in with the others, aren't we? Trent excluded. But it just makes me wonder if I don't know about the Diaz one because there's not enough information, but certainly with Trent and Mo, I feel like Richard Hughes and Michael Edwards are trying to show that, their employers, that they're the best negotiators in the world. Do you not feel like that? Makes you wonder if they're on some sort of contractual bonus for saving money, doesn't it? Anyway, I'll leave it with you. So, the reason for the video is just to bring you up to speed on the Luis Diaz stuff. There is a mention of him today. I'll do that video for you in a moment. But I'm just going to finish my quiche. I've just made myself a quiche. Do you want to see it? Oh, I've just made myself a quiche. Like, look at that. Shall I cut it up and show you what it looks like? Oh, I tell you what, guys. If only you could smell it. If only you could smell it. Don't cook's best. Let's have a look then. Oh. I'm undecided tonight about whether to do Saturday night steaming or not. Here we go, guys. It's just come out of the oven, it's red hot. Oh. It's crustless, by the way. Literally drooling. What do you reckon? Does that look alright? It's smoked bacon and onion and cheese. I thought you might come back. Right. Very nice. Alright, I'll leave it with you. If you appreciate the video, please thumbs up the video, drop me a comment. Speak to you in a bit.